With over 95 million inhabitants, Egypt is the most populous country in the Arab world. Situated on the northeast corner of Africa, the nation has a long and proud history. The Great Pyramid of Giza is the only one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world still standing today. When it comes to sport, Egypt has enjoyed global success in wrestling, boxing, weightlifting, squash and football. Perhaps one sport that you wouldn't normally associate with this country is darts. But as Transworld Sport has been finding out, Egypt has started to embrace the traditional British pub game. The town of Marsa Alam recently staged Egypt's first international darts competition. The man behind the project is Englishman James Handy, an international consultant for the Egyptian Darts Federation.
Alan, well done. Here in Egypt, we are trying to develop the game not just in the present, but in the long term and the future. Our aim, as we have at this tournament, is to bring lots of young Egyptians into the game, not only to help them with playing sport and keep them occupied, but also to give them a goal and a focus, and hopefully to achieve greatness in a sport.
The vast majority of Egyptians who entered into this competition were under the age of 23. Amongst them was talented teen Hossam Hassan.
I am honored to be here to represent Egypt. I am just 18 years old, and this is the first time in sports championship which hosted by Egypt. And of course, it's my honor to be here.
72 players took part in the event, and there was both a men's and women's singles competition, plus a men's doubles tournament. The Egyptian Open was a big success, so much so that federations from the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain are now pushing for regular competitions to be staged in the Arab world.
We have sort of 3 countries that have been entered to association officially. We have Egypt, was the first, and then Bahrain, and now Libya. And I hope the other countries will follow as well to get officially into this. So that will give them privilege and a chance to play and prove themselves outside the world, outside of their territories, with the world guys, with the world champions who plays in a proper way, in a professional way.
Many of the local players who competed here are hopeful of making the Egyptian team for the 2019 WDF World Cup, where Egypt will be making their debut. It will be the first step in the country's ambitious bid to host the World Cup itself in 2025. The international contingent came out on top at the inaugural Egypt Open. In the men's singles final, Alan Abibi of the Philippines beat Estonia's Alva Paye.
I'm so blessed, I'm so lucky. It's because of my boss, Muhammad Ali Abu Hamdan of UAE. Because of him, I was here. I was really telling him that I'm going to Egypt to play, and he supported me and trusted me, so it paid off.